Hi children, I suppose you are all keeping fine and I suppose still you remember what you have learned, right? Yesterday what you learned? Square, about square we have learned, isn't it? What is the meaning of square? A multiples of number itself, the result you will get, right? That is called square. And how to find out the squares? Yes or no? Okay. Now also square of odd number is always odd number, square of even number is always even number, that also you will learn. Also you learn which one? Pythagoras theorems, right? What is the Pythagoras theorems tells? Yes, yes, square of largest side is equal to sum of the squares of other two sides. All those things, and some more problem also we will learn, I know it. Okay, now we will go for square root. Square root. Square root, just reverse of the square. Five square of 5 equal to how much? 5 into 5, 25. So square of 5 is what? 5 into 5, 25. Square root of 5. Square root of 25, not 5. Reverse, it will be back again. How much? 5. Okay? That is a difference between the square and square root. Square, just do and undo. Okay? That is called from square to back which one? Square root. Square root, we have to, there is a symbol. Meaning of the symbol, this symbol is called what? Meaning of the symbol is, yes, square root. Square root. Suppose if in this hook 3 is here, then it is called which one? Cube root. Understood? Okay. So when you are writing the number, you have to be very careful. Okay. Suppose if you write 3 square root 3 square root of 25. This is the correct way of writing. By mistake, if you write 3, sometimes you have the style of writing. Actually, you want to say 3 into square root of 25, but now it is cube root of 25. By mistake, this 3 goes inside. It has to be completely outside. So you have to be very careful while writing these symbols. Okay. Now, okay. Now, square root. We are going to learn more about square root today. To find the square, yesterday we used different methods, right? Yes or no? Addition of all the odd numbers, right? One by one, continuously adding all the odd numbers, you will get a number, right? That is a one method you learn. Then multiplying also you got one method. There are different methods we learn. Now square root also we are going to learn different method. One is finding the square root through repeated subtraction. Finding the square root through repeated subtraction. 100, for example 100, or let us say big small number we say. First let us go to small number, 25. What number 2 times multiply you will get 25? Yes, 5 into 5 is equal to 25, right? So square of 5 is 25. Square root of 25 is what? Square root of 25? how much? 5, right? Because 5 into 5, is that no? 5, 2 times, so 5 square. The square and root cancel. Meaning of this symbol is what? Square already true, right? So what will be answer? 5 will be your answer. This is one method of doing. Another method, repeated subtractions. Repeated, continuously you are going to subtract. 25. What is the first odd number? 1. Is that no? So 25 minus 1 is what? 20. 25 minus 1 is what? 24. Next, second steps. Now only 24 is there. Next odd number is? What is the next odd number? 3. So 24 minus 3 is how much? 21. Third. Of course, this is a bit long method, but you can learn this method also. 21 minus, next odd number is how much? Yes, 5. 21 minus 5 is how much? 16. 16 minus, next is 7. 16 minus 7 is how much? Yes, how much? 9. Next, 5. How much? 9. This 9 is right. Next odd number is 9. 9 minus 9, 0. Until you get 0, you have to repeatedly you have to subtract the odd numbers. What steps you are getting zeros? We are getting a 0 at what steps? Step number 5. Isn't it? Step number 5 we are getting 0. Therefore, square root of 25 equal how much? 5. Do you understand? So, we will do one more question, one more problem like this. So, do you understand this method? Continuously you are going to subtract, okay? We will do one more, then you will come to know whether it is right or wrong, right? Let us say a little bit bigger number, 81. Square root of 81 is equal to what? We do not know. Square root of 81, we do not know. How to find out? Repeated subtraction. So, first steps, 81 minus, what is the first odd number? Yes, 1, right? So, 1, 80. Second steps, 80 minus second odd number, 3. How much? 77. Third, 77 minus, good boy, how much? 5. 77 minus 5 is how much? Yes, 72. Good. Next, fourth steps, 72 minus, next step, odd number, 7. 72 minus 7, how much? 64. 65. 65, good boy. Next, 65 minus, what is the next odd number? 9. 65 minus 9, how much? 56. 6 steps. 56 minus, up next is 11. 6 minus 1, 5. 6 minus 1, 5. 5 minus 1, how much? 4. Next, 7th. 45 minus, next odd number is how much? 13. 5 minus 3, 2. 4 minus 1, how much? How much? 3. 5 minus 3. Okay, next, 8th steps. 32 we have. 32 minus, what is the next odd number? 17. 15. After 13, 15, right? Yes. So, 2 minus 5 cannot go, borrow 12. 12 minus 5, yes, 7. How much here? 2. 2 minus 1, 1. Next, 9. 17. We have 17 minus, what is the next odd number? 17. 17 minus 17, 0. So, what step you are getting the 0? You are getting the 0 at what step? 9th steps. Okay. Therefore, square root of 81 equal to how much? 9. Because 9 into 9, 81. Do you understand, children? So, like that, any a bit lengthy, like a time pass sometimes. This kind of questions, very less chance for exam purpose. But yes, to know these are the methods we can, different methods we can find out the square root. Okay. Okay. Next, finding the square root. finding the square root by which one? Prime. What is the word given? Prime factorization. The word prime. You should know the meaning of the word prime, then only you can go. Prime number. What are called prime numbers? What are called prime numbers? I am sure you might have learned in the lower class. Even if you are not learned also, at least you can learn now itself. Prime numbers, because class 9 it is going to come, class 10 also it is going to come. Prime number means what? The numbers which are having only two factors. No other number can divide, only two numbers can divide. What are those two numbers? One is 1. 1 can divide all the numbers. Another one is the number itself. Clear? So, for example, 5. For example, 5. What a number can divide 5? 1 can divide, right? 1 into 5, 5. 1 multiply, factors. Factors of 5, 1 can divide. Another one, what is another number can divide? Yes, boy, can you tell me what is another number can divide? 1 can divide, one more number can divide. What is another number? Yes, 5. 5 also can divide, right? 5 into 1 into 5 is equal to 5. Again, 5 into 1 is equal to 5. No other number can divide. So, the factors, only two factors should be there. Then those numbers are called what numbers? Prime numbers. Not more than 2, not less than 2, exactly which one? 2 factors. Can you give some more example? Yes? Can you give? Yes, yes, 7. Yes, 1 can divide, 7 can divide. Am I right? Now immediately you may be, sir, 9 also. Yes, 1 can divide, 9 can divide, 3 also can divide. Yes, that means this is not. So 9 is not a prime number because 1 can divide, 9 can divide, 3 can, more than 2 factors. So 9 is not a prime number. So then can you give another examples? Yes, 11. 1 can divide, 11 can divide, no other number can divide. Yes, some more, yes, 13. 1 and 13. Then you may say, sir, 15 can also can divide. 1 can divide, 15 can divide, 3 can divide, 3 5 is 15, 5 also can divide. There are so many. That means 15 also not prime numbers. Then 2 also can. Yes or no? Yes. What a number can divide 2? 1 can divide, 2 can divide. There is no other number can divide. So 2 also prime number. Then what about 3? Yes. 3 also, right? 1 can divide, 3 also can divide. So 3 also prime numbers. So what are prime numbers? The numbers which have 2 factors. The number which has only 2 factors, means only 2 number can divide, no other number can divide. Those kind of numbers are called what numbers? Prime numbers. Clear now? Okay. What is the smallest prime number? There are so many prime numbers are there. The smallest prime number? What is the smallest prime number? Yes? You are telling 1. 1. If you say 1, how many number can divide? Only 1 only can divide, isn't it? There is no other number. So 1 is not a prime number. 2, yes. The smallest prime number is what? 2 is the smallest prime number. 1 is not, looks immediately, yes, 1 is smaller than 2, yes, 1 is smaller than 2, but 1 has only one factor. So 1 is not a prime number. So what is the smallest prime number? Smallest prime number is 2. Okay. Now, prime factorizations. Now you know what is prime, right? That prime numbers. Prime factorizations. Prime factorization, this is very important. Even class 10 students are making mistakes. Prime factorization. For example, 216. To find these square root of 216 by prime factorizations, or just an example, okay, 216. How to divide prime factors? Keep in your mind, only the prime number only can be used here, no other numbers. Okay. So first smallest prime number is 2. Let's try 2 can go around. Yes, 2 ones are 2 x. Next, what number? What is the next number? Yes, 16. Yes or no? Yes, you are correct, but you are wrong also. 2 8 is 16. It's wrong. Because when you multiply these two, you must get this one. For example, see 9, 3 into 3 9. Yes or no? That means 2 into 18, you must get 216. This is a blunder mistake all over the Nagaland. I think everybody, whether government school or private school, village school or town school, all over the Nagaland, common mistakes. Not only Nagaland, everywhere, all over India, I can say, people are making, students are making mistakes. You cannot do like this. 2 ones are 2. What is the next number? 1. 2 cannot divide 1. Am I right? So you have to put what? 0. If a number is not able to divide, then you have to put 0. Then what number? Now you take 2 number. How much? 16. 2 8 is 16. Now you multiply, you will get it. 108 into 2. 2 into 8, 16. Cancel 1, 1 return. 2 into 0, 0, 0 plus 1, 1. 2 into 1, 2. Getting it? Do you understand? So, if a number is not able to divide, then not divisible, then what you have to put? 0 you have to put. Then you go to next number. Understood? Okay, this is a one. Okay, now quickly, I have to do one question. 324. 324. I think it is a perfect square number. So 324. Square root of 324. 324 factorize. 2. 2 how many time? 1 time. 1 2s are 2. How much remainder? 1 remainder. Then it will become 12. 2 how many time? 6 2s are 12. Next 2 2s are 4. Again 2. 2 8s are 16. No remainder. Next 3. 3 how much? 3 2s are 6. 7 8 2 remainder. Next it will be 21, right? 3 how many time? 9 3s are 21. Next 3. 9. 7 3s are, yes. 9 3s are 21. 9 3s are 27. 3 how many times? Now 9 3s are 27. 3 3. How much? How many? These all are prime factors, right? No other numbers. 2 how many times? 2 times. 3 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. All, since I already told you, square means what? The number itself multiplied 2 times, multiplying the same number. So first 2 numbers one group, second 2 similar number one group, similar number another group. Suppose if it is like this, 2 into 5, you cannot put together, okay? You cannot do. Same number, 2 means another 2, 5 means another 5. Okay, next which one? 2 square, 3 square, again which one? 3 square. Now everywhere 2 is a common, so you take 2, square is a common, so take the square common out. Now square and root cancel. So how much left? 2 into 3 into 3. 3 3 is 9, 2 is 18. 18 if you multiply 2 times, you will be getting which one? 324. Let us check whether your answer is right or wrong, right? So square root of 324 equal to 18. Let us check. 18 into 18. 8 8s are 64. 6 remainder. Yes or no? 8 ones are 8. 8 plus 6. Yes, how much? 8 plus 6? 14. 1 8s are 8. 1 2 1 ones are 1. 4. 8 plus 4, 12. 1 remainder. 2 2 plus 1, 3. 324. Yes, correct. The answer is correct. So this is a prime factorization method. Okay. Based on this, we are going to do a lot of questions. Children, time is already out. So we will be next period also mine only. After few seconds, we will meet. So go out and get a little bit of fresh air and come, relax and come. We'll have continue our class. Okay, children. See you.